Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for all your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that subscribe button and ring the bell so you can get notifications whenever I'm dropping videos on the channel, which is daily. And now on to today's topic, don't fill your tavern. So, when you start the game, in the first couple of levels, you unlock the tavern. The game tells you you need to fill your tavern to increase your population, and then you do that constantly, using up food and ale because you are required to transport them to the tavern. And it does take, once you get to level 25, it can take considerable amounts of those two resources. You might want to spend your ale on other things like honor building upgrades, on shouts, on exchanging for materials in the trading house. So there are other demands on that. Food, okay, not such a big deal. But in the earlier stages of the game, where resources are definitely, finite, do you want to be filling the tavern all the time? And just the simple answer to that is no. And there's a couple of reasons for that. So first off, you need to look at why you need population. And there's two reasons. There's two main elements where you need population. One is for building upgrades, particularly castle levels and your training grounds. And the other thing is your gold production. So if you look right now at my population icon, I don't have my tavern filled. I can have a population capped at 467,500. That is because all of my houses are level 25. So that's the maximum population. And when I don't have my tavern filled, I'm running at 327,250 population. Now, if we look at our gold production, you can see here with your gold, if you click on the gold icon and you look at efficiency here, even with my population lower than the max and with the tavern empty, my gold production efficiency is still 99%. So if you can click on this exclamation icon here, and it will tell you the factors that are going to affect that efficiency. So you have charcoal supply. This is actually the most important factor. If you are starving your charcoal factories of lumber, that will have a bigger impact than starving your tavern. Of course, lumber is a key resource in the game if you don't have lots of farms to raid. If you are, still in the process of doing all your key kind of upgrades to your stables, to your iron storage, those kind of things, they require a lot of lumber, and you're always going to be needing lumber for training your cavalry, etc. So it's always a resource that you're going to struggle to accumulate a lot of it. But if you do fill those charcoal factories, that will have a bigger impact on your gold production than the tavern. Because if you look here, mint efficiency is at 99%. The reason for that is mints require population to maximize gold efficiency. So when you get to 8 level 25 mints, then you need 416,000 population. So you don't actually need to maximize all your houses to level 25 either to achieve that. So some of you who have just upgraded to C25, you're going to have some houses that are level 24. You're going to have a new house at that level. You don't actually need to max them all to C25. Now, okay, 416,000 population. Again, you just don't need to. So to achieve that, you would have to fill your tavern. And at these levels, that means you're filling your tavern with 2.6 million ale, 2.6 million food. It's not required, guys, basically. So you can just keep the tavern empty and you'll still get really good efficiency from your mints. And if your mints are actually, say, at a lower level, it won't even affect their efficiency. So if, for instance, you have 8 level 23 mints, they will actually work if you have your maximized population. So your houses are all level 25 and you're running your base, your lower population level at 327,000. That will actually cover the 8 level 23 mints to work at 100%. So It's only for those of you that are upgrading your mints to the higher levels that it's actually even going to affect their efficiency. If you do fill your tavern, you don't even need to do it, as I say, if your mints are at lower levels. So that is the kind of main thing to think about in terms of not filling your tavern. So I'll just leave up that image with the efficiency for you guys. The next thing is building upgrades. So your castle level will require population at some of the earlier levels, like levels 3 and 4, so in your first couple of days of the game. And then at level 16 upgrade, you're going to need 70,000 population. Level 19, you require 120,000. Level 22 requires 210,000. And then level 25, castle upgrade requires 350,000 population. For your training grounds, you're going to require a maximum of 280,000 population. And so any building that has this icon will have the that does require population to upgrade it. So there will be instances where you do have to fill your tavern to do those building upgrades or your castle upgrade. What I would suggest is, plan ahead, just fill it for, say, enough for 4 hours. So if I was doing that now, I would just go to the transport. You can see as you're filling it, it tells you how many resources you're filling and then the expendable time. So basically how long those resources will last. So rather than filling like 2 million, say if I knew I had to do an upgrade in the next couple of hours, I could just fill this amount, about 700,000 of each resource. That's going to last me nearly 4 hours. Transport that to the tavern, and then it's going to, just one other thing to factor in is that it will take a bit of time for your population to max out again, to increase, because it doesn't increase immediately. You'll see here your population growth. So when you don't have the tavern filled, it will always be a negative, but as soon as that tavern is filled, then it will change to a positive. So let's just actually use the dragon to speed up my workers. Filling the tavern always takes the longest amount of time of any of the buildings as well. It can take about 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Unless you use the red dragon skill like I have there. And so yeah, that's basically the only kind of occasions that you're going to want to use your tavern and fill your tavern is just for those building upgrades. Save your food, save your ale for everything else. That you might want to use it for, as I've described. It's just you're not going to lose out on much in terms of a loss. Come on, workers, how long are you taking? Are we nearly there? Here we go. So now I've filled my tavern. You can see that the population icon has now been illuminated, and my population growth is 130,000 per hour. So you can see to maximize out at 467,000, it would take me just over an hour for my population to increase again to that amount. Of course, you never actually need your population to be that high for any of the current requirements in the game, as I've said. So I hope you found this video helpful, guys. Like I say, for those of you, this is a video more for the newer players in the game. I'm sure experienced players know not to fill their tavern, but I just wanted to do my version on it and to explain why it's important, why you can save your resources. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do click on that like, and if you have any comments, then please do place them in the comment section below. And as I say, if you haven't already, why not subscribe to the channel so you can take advantage of all the videos that I'm doing on the channel. And I've got lots of videos coming up. Eden rewards, we've got SX6 heroes coming next season. Lots of exciting things to come. If you could please share my channel in your Alliance chat, Province chat, and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for now. I'll see you soon.